Hello children, I hope all of you are good and safe too. Now, today I'm here with a value education lesson, and that value education lesson is written on my board. What is the name of the lesson, children? Yes, it's lesson 4, Respect Towards Community Helpers. Respect towards community helpers. Now, who are these community helpers? They are the people who serve the community. They are the people who serve the society. They help us in many ways. For example, a postman brings us letters, and the policeman, he controls the thieves and the wicked people. And the traffic policeman, what does he do? The traffic police controls the traffic. And in this way, they all help us. Even a teacher is a community helper. Now, if you recall, we have already done half of this lesson. So what do you need to do right now? Go and get your value education book. And along with that, also your pencil. Now, I have mine right here. And as you can see, we are going to study the chapter Respect Towards Community Helpers. Now, I am on page number 23 today. We are going to read from page number 23. And we are going to start from the line which begins with the words, the day included. Did you find it? That is paragraph number 3 on page number 23. Do you have your pencil with you? Okay. And so let's begin. The day included fun with education as around 60 kids learned about the significance of the helpers in their day-to-day lives. Do you remember, children? In the previous class, I already told you the meaning of significance. It is importance. The meaning of significance is importance. So, it is very important for us to know how important these people are to us. Why are they so important? Because they make our life easy. They help us. And children, it is very important for us to show respect towards them. Isn't it? And so, we are reading here that these kids showed their respect on this particular day and how these helpers help us in our day-to-day lives. Now, what is the meaning of day-to-day? And you see, it's hyphenated. Day hyphen to hyphen day. Day to day. It means our daily life, our everyday life. Our everyday life. If Rohan became a vegetable seller, Simran was a farmer. So different children wore the dress of a different community helper. And while Aneen was a milkman, Manasi realized her dream of being a teacher. So there was a girl who was dressed as a teacher also. Sanvi was happy in her cobbler appearance. Now children, who is a cobbler? Yes? Who is a cobbler? One who stitches and repairs shoes. He is a cobbler. You all know that. And so, these children also, Vashisht and Parag, enjoyed being the policemen for the day. So someone was dressed as a farmer, someone was dressed as a policeman, someone was dressed as a teacher, and also as a cobbler. The kids thanked their teachers, security guards, and peons for making their life easier in the school. So children, you must remember that when you see such people who make your life easy, they sometimes do things which we cannot do. And then when you see them, what do? We need to say thank you. Thank you for making my life so easy. Thank you for helping me. Is that clear to everybody? So remember, whatever be the job, big or small, whatever be the job, high or low, we must be able to respect everyone. And we must be able to respect the differences in everyone. Clear, children? And now we move on to something called explore. Okay? Explore. So you see here you have a question. Have you ever thought about the various types of helpers who help us directly or indirectly in our daily lives? Remember, daily, we can also call it day to day. So, discuss about these helpers and write how we respect them in the spaces given. Now, children, you see you have the picture of some community helpers here. There are pictures. But we cannot write about them here because the box is very small. So what we shall do is, we'll write the name of the community helper, and below that we are going to write how we can respect them. Okay? So let me just erase this. And let me write for you the first one. Now, who is this man? Yes, he is a soldier. So you will write in that box, soldier. This is the box. Okay, children? And inside that box, you write soldier and underline it. If you like, you could even color this. You could even color this with a light color pencil. And now, what shall we write? Salute him when you see him. Salute him when you see him. Okay. Now you have the next box, children. The next box. In the next box, whom do we have? Captain of a ship. Who is he in this box? You can, what do you write in the box? Who is he? He is a captain of a ship. So what do we write? Remember, you draw a line like this and you also color it if you can. And then what do we write for the captain of the ship? I made it very simple for you, children. Stand up and wish him. So if you see him coming by, stand up and wish him. And now coming to the third one. Who's this? He is a cook. A cook. So, when a cook prepares food for us, we can do two things. We can thank him for the good food that he has made, or we can start complaining. So what shall we write there? Should we complain? No. So we'll write there, don't what shall we write? Don't complain about the food. Don't complain about the food. Now children, that's not all. You need to turn the page. When you turn the page, you can see 3 more. Alright? So if you have copied this, I am going to erase it and draw another 3 boxes. Shall we? Okay. Remember children, you must be using a well-sharpened pencil and write in cursive handwriting. Okay. So, now I shall draw for you again three boxes, right? We need to have 3 boxes. You don't need to draw this, children. You already have it. All you need to do is write it down. Okay? Now the third box. Now, who's the next one? What does he look like? Look. Who's this person? He's having something around his neck. What is that? That's a stethoscope. And he puts it in his ear and then he puts it to your heart and then he listens to your heartbeat. So who is that? He's a doctor. A doctor. So, how can we respect a doctor? When a doctor gives you medicine which is slightly bitter and he gives you pills to swallow, he gives you tablets to swallow, sometimes you just throw them away because you feel that, okay, without this medicine also I can be fine. But that's the mistake we make, dear children. And sometimes we fall even more sick. So, we must follow the advice of the doctor. That's what I'm going to write. Follow his advice and take the medicines properly. I'll read that for you once again, children. Doctor, follow his advice and take the medicines properly. And now, look at the next one. This is a simple one. What is this lady doing? She's sweeping. And therefore, who is she? Who is she? She is a sweeper. Okay, so how can we respect a sweeper? You think that she's a sweeper, she has to sweep the roads and she has to sweep the floors and therefore I will throw all the rubbish everywhere around the road. Isn't it? Then who has to sweep it up? She has to sweep it up. So if I want to help her and I want to respect her, there's one thing I can do, isn't it? Don't litter. So I'll make it easy for you. Write this, children. Don't throw waste on roads. Don't throw waste on roads. That's what we should never do. And then a simple one, really a simple one. Who's this man? Look, he's in both the places. Who is he? He's a traffic policeman. Traffic police. A policeman, a traffic policeman. A traffic police. So what shall we write? Follow traffic rules. It's as simple as that. Follow traffic rules. Is it clear to everyone? So we have one last thing to do here, children. This is for us to discuss. And this we shall be discussing when we are in the class. But before that, you have something here. You have something called reflection. And in every value education class, we write something as a reflection. So what did we understand from this chapter? What are we supposed to reflect? That I'm going to write on the board and you need to copy. So may I rub all this? Everyone has written it, I hope. So I'm rubbing. I'm erasing it. reflection. Yes. So what is our reflection? What must we do? We must respect the differences in others. So let's write that. Okay, children, we must respect the differences in others. And another important thing, whom should we respect? Remember, we had some boxes in which we have written something. So, we must respect our, let us write all our. That is better. All our. Yes. We must respect the differences in others. We must respect all our community helpers. Okay, and with this reflection, we come to the end of lesson number 4. So remember, children, it's not only about writing it on the board or writing it in your notebook or writing it in your value education book. It's about respecting. It's about showing respect whenever you can. And it's about saying thank you. So many of you must be having a maid at home. Isn't it a lady who comes to your house to do work? So the next time you see her, I don't know what you call her. Sometimes you may be calling her auntie. Isn't it chechi, whatever you call her? So when you see her, just say thank you. Thank you for helping us. It will be such a pleasure. You can see the smile on that person's face. And then you will realize this little thank you of yours has made such a difference to that person. Remember, it's not only about saying thank you to these people, it's about saying thank you to anyone whom you feel has helped you. Okay, children? So with that, we come to the end of this class and we shall be meeting very soon again. Till then, remember, be good and do all your classwork and homework on time. And that should be not only for value education, but for all subjects. Thank you.